Well, good morning, guys. I am on Lake Diefenbaker this morning, mid-March, and a couple weeks left of the season, and I'm going to be chasing rainbow trout in shallow with jaw jackers and small jigs. So it's a good time of the season to go for rainbows. They tend to bite real well late season. But with late season comes some hazards you got to watch out for. So I'll just kind of show you what's going on here. Here's the shoreline that I'm going to be fishing here. I've already drilled my holes this morning. And you can see that the water level here has dropped almost 10 feet. And see the ice up on the shore here. Pretty crazy. And here we are. You can see you've got a frozen layer, then you got water, and then you got another frozen layer. So this is the kind of stuff that a lot of guys are breaking through on the lake and getting in trouble. So just play it safe. I always look for good ice. Tell your friends and family where you're going, and just be ultra cautious. Okay, so I'm going to be setting up right on this break. Here is a real steep break. Putting these jaw jackers in real shallow, and hopefully we can pick up some trout. All right, let's go. Well, as you can see, that's real bad ice. You can really feel how soft it is. And I'm drilling through about 3 inches on top, and then a couple inches of water, and then back down into some ice. So you don't want to be driving on this with your truck here. Kind of scary stuff here, but good enough to walk on. This may be the last day for me on Deef for the year. I think these temps are supposed to warm up on this. I've already seen a couple trucks go through this past week here, so a couple big recoveries. I think that was down by Sass Landing area, but this stuff's real rotten ice here right now. So we got another week of -3 kind of stuff, but after that it'll be a no-go out here. So all right, okay guys, I just want to show you a quick setup that'll save you some money on auger blades. Is I picked up this cheap Jiffy, and what you want to get is one of these Jiffies that's got these style blades like that. They're a chipper blade. If you use Ions and Strike Masters, any of the shaving style blades, and you're in this kind of reservoir with lots of sand blowing around, stuff like that, you're gonna get dull blades within one hole. You might get 3 holes out of the day and you're done. So the price on this thing, I think I picked it up for like $100 off of a guy. These old gas models, nobody really wants them, but that blade and this style is it's worth its weight in gold out here on these sand blowing lakes. So just a tip for you, save your blades on your Ions and your Strike Masters and get a Jiffy chipper blade. Find these things cheap. They work awesome. All right, let's go drill some more holes. Alrighty, so this is how I set up for my trout fishing. Jaw jacker, they're awesome. They're my favorite. I've tried a few different other styles, and jaw jackers are just so adjustable and compact and durable. They work awesome. So, okay, I am using a 27-inch fiberglass rod here. These are just cheap rods. If you can find fiberglass, they seem to work best for jaw jackers, in my opinion. So yeah, there we go. Oh, and this is just a little white tube jig. We'll see how it works today. It's always been really good for me, so real solid lure if you want for rainbows. So I'll drop her down. Oh, look at that. I got one. Are you serious? Oh, look at that. I just dropped it down. Crazy. Whitefish, just like that. All right. Well, that was pretty wild. Whoa, settle down, guys. Well, the tube jig works. Just like that. Huh. Well, you're going to catch a lot of whitefish too, guys, if you're going for rainbows in shallow. So that's a bonus if you like catching whitefish. I might as well jig it down here and see what happens. That was funny. Wow. Okay. So, and you just set them, got the trigger like, oh, I guess I got to set my rod length here. So I like setting it on about number 2 for this guy. Okay, so you want to have that real nice curvature right here, I find, for really getting that good hook set. And then watch your line in here that doesn't tangle up on these nut here or anywhere in there. Just kind of make sure it's sitting on that end trigger there really nicely. And that's how it's set. So you can see here, shoreline is literally within 2 feet. I'm on the shore, and here is probably 5 or 6 feet at the hole. So it's a major drop off coming in here to a nice, it's kind of an inside turn. So I find that these trout really like these inside turns. Look for steep drop offs, and you'll get trout and whitefish. Okay guys, just drilled a sight hole here right on the drop off. Threw some eggshells down there just so I can see bottom. And we're gonna jig for some trout and whitefish. Sight fishing. Right on, here we go. All right, right on. We got a rainbow here, guys. Oh yeah, look at that. Right on. Nice rainbow. Woohoo! All right, look at that. I love it. I almost should have brought a net. Wow, just drilled that sight hole, guys. Right away. Got a nice little rainbow here on that little tube jig. It's a nice little leader fish. Like that. I think I'm going to keep this one for the frying pan here. Last season, late season trout. All right, well, that's awesome. Just started the day and we got one rainbow already. Woohoo! Okay guys, here we go. First rainbow of the day. Got that side hole drilled and probably 5 minutes in and I got a nice little rainbow here. I'm gonna keep this guy for the frying pan. I like to keep a couple, every once in a while here. So yeah, you catch some fish, keep some fish. They're always tasty. So there you go. All right, hooked up. And we got another whitefish. All right. Get him unhooked. You see him, just nice little hook set right there. You guys like whitefish? Tube jigs are awesome for whitefish. So there we go. No. Stick on him. I do. I do not know what we got here, guys. Oh, it's a big whitefish. Big whitefish. There we go. Oh, guy had a little bit of jam in him. All right. So I switched up here, and I'm using a PK Predator. Grab them. All right, there we go. Cool. All right. Well, as you can see, it's just a really tiny little lure, these predators. And this guy inhaled it. Some pliers. Alrighty. But we got a rainbow on here. Oh, what a nice hit. Nice fish here, guys. Nice fish. He is a good fight. Good fight. Oh yeah, right on. Beautiful trout. On the PK Predator spoon. Sweet. Right on, look at that, beautiful trout. All right, well, let's get him pictures here and we'll get him back. Okay guys, so the lure I'm using this morning for these rainbows, the one I just caught here, is a PK Predator. I don't know if you can see that very well, kind of going back and forth. Really tiny little hook, and like if you see in comparison, it's about the size, I can't really do it that way, but it's about the size of your thumbnail, and I'm just tying it directly to 6-pound fluoro, and I'm tipping it with just a little bit of power bait, and that trout came in and boom, hit it, set the hook, and there we go. So that's one of my favorites for when I'm jigging. A little white tube jig works really well. This PK Predator works good. I also like the VMC bowl spoons. They're little tiny ones with a blade. Yeah, so that's what I use. I'm sure there's other effective lures out there, but these seem to work really good. So, okay, well, I'm gonna keep jigging and hopefully get some more trout or some whitefish. We got number 3 here, whitefish. So guys, if you really want some good action, you know, take the kids out, go for trout. You guys get lots of whitefish too. It's a lot of fun, a lot of action with these side holes. It's pretty neat seeing them swim and take the lure. You really learn a lot on how to manipulate the lure to get strikes and whatnot. So yeah, this is number 3 whitefish, I believe, 3 or 4. And some guys like to eat the whitefish, smoke them, I guess. I just let them go. These are good walleye food. This guy's a little bit big, but and they bite good, they fight good. They're a lot of fun while you're waiting for that trout to come in. There we go. Nice little whitefish. And whitefish, if you really like catching whitefish, just go shallow, super shallow. They're always in with trout in that 4 or 5 feet of water, and very aggressive with little trout jigs. Great fun, great for the kids, the family. Bring them out to Deef, catch some whitefish. All right. There he goes. All right, cool. All right. Come on, guys, we got a big fish here. Big fish. Oh, it's a jack. That's a good sized jack, though. Gator rolled in there. Alright, there we go. Kind of hoping for trout, but all right. Okay, guys, it's a little northern here we got on the jaw jacker. I threw some minnows on there, and well, we got this guy. I was kind of hoping for a trout. Thought it might be a big trout, but it was a jack, so let him go. So there we go, just like that. Okay guys, mid-afternoon here. Things kind of slowed down where I was this morning. So I decided to pick up and move, kind of get a little bit more mobile here for the rest of the day. So I'm going to kind of show you where I picked here. I've never fished this spot before, but we're going to give it a try. So here we are here. All right. So you can see the main lake is running this way, south, north. And I'm coming in, right in here is kind of an entrance into a coulee. And right here is the point coming out. Right over here. So we got a nice inside turn coming in here. So this is where a lot of fish tend to congregate here. If you can find these turns in here, and it kind of find some of these here on Deef anyway, they have some pretty big drop breaks on the shorelines. This year it doesn't really have a big break line, but so, and yeah, just put my jaw jackers down here. Got one guy over there, 5 feet, and another one up there at about 6 feet. I could spread them out a little bit more, but I just kind of want to concentrate on this little turn here for right now. And we'll see what happens. And then if you look on the shorelines, you can sometimes see transition lines too. So on the shoreline, I see the rock rubble transitioning into kind of like pea gravel into sand, which is another good spot. If you can find those transitions of bottom type as well, you'll get a lot of fish in there too. So yeah, I'm just sitting in the truck watching my jaw jackers, and we'll fish here for a little bit and then move on, see what happens. Little guy. Alright. Right on. Nice little rainbow. Guys, this is, I caught this guy here with the power bait. Switched up. Whoa. Slippery little guy. Slipped up. Changed up here, put a little bit of rainbow colored power bait on. They've been hitting on them, but just have missed quite a few here. So yeah, there we go. This is in 6 feet of water and nice little rainbow. All right, let's get him back in the hole. All I'm using now is I'm just using a little split shot and a little tiny treble hook. I don't even know what size these are. There's numbers for them or whatever, but probably the smallest one you can get. I got this at the tackle shop, and just ball up a little bit of power bait on there and in a little ball, drop it down. The weight sits on the bottom and the power bait kind of floats. So just a little bit under a foot that it sits here and kind of floats. And it worked. All right, let's get another one. We got one. We got another one here, guys. Got another one. Oh, we can get off. All right. Another nice rainbow. Woohoo! All right, right on. Squirmy little buggers. Right on, look at that guy. Beauty fish. Cool. Well, guys, we got about an hour left here. Well, about an hour and a half, right to last light. So I moved out a little deeper here. Now I'm in 22 feet. And I threw in a little jig wrap. And hopefully, maybe I can pick up a walleye. Maybe a burbot or something like that. So that's what I like to do, very last part of the day. Move out a little deeper, go for those walleye. And I still have one jaw jacker over there sitting shallow. Hopefully we get a evening cruiser back there and hook up with him. But beautiful out here right now. Sun's blasting. 0 wind. Plus temperatures. It's hot. Just a deadly day for mid-March out here. All right. Let's see what happens. Got him. There we go. Got something here, guys. Ooh. Little tiny walleye. Look at that. Real small guy. They are so small here on Diefenbaker. Lost Mountain walleye would eat these guys. Tiny. Got another one here. Oh yeah, right on. Right at last light, I was just gonna pack up too. All right. There you go. Nice little trout, eh? All right, well, really white. Sweet. All right, well, perfect way to end the night off. Nice little rainbow. We're gonna let him go, and we're gonna pack up and head home. Right on. Okay, guys, well, almost 7:30. I just got my last rainbow just now, and we're gonna wrap her up for the day. So that was a great couple days out here. Lots of rainbow trout on the jaw jacker, some jigging, some whitefish, walleye, sauger, sucker, and a pike. Yeah, it was a super couple days out here on Diefenbaker, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.